Okay, so now, as you know, we started a new series on the channel. You could say vibe coding or anything, because I have some DevOps background. So I have some lot of free time. So as a side project, I thought we could build something that I would love to use it for myself, because I myself use it a lot. Is we're gonna build a project which is based on t movies, just basically building a movie discovery web app with DevOps, and applying principles of software architecture and DevOps. So just recording for me, you can call it vibe coding, but vibe coding is that you don't understand what's going behind the code. But we are a bit different because I have some computer science background, so I might use it. So that being said, let's just start. Start completely from scratch, and you can use this. Everything code will be available in the GitHub for you to use, just in case you wanna like use it. For my project that I'm gonna build it, consider this to be open source as well. So first you need to install VS Code. You can follow this. I have VS Code installed, but next is Node.js. So let's go here. Try to get it. Uh, Install keep defaults. How do I get the installer? Where is the installer? Do I click download? Probably download and Windows installer. To be honest, I'm a bit more experienced in the DevOps side, so software architecture is pretty new for me. But we're not gonna let that stop us. So let's see how this goes. We're gonna open the file and install everything except install. Set everything to default. Basically set everything to default. Download the LTS version. LTS version. What is LTS version? A light version. Okay, maybe just the light version. Let it run. Defaults. We need to run bash. Need to run bash. It's basically terminal, I guess. No. Probably this must be the thing. Maybe this. Okay, so we have it. So let's try this too. What this says. Okay, so we got something going on here. Install Git. I think we have Git too. Just to verify it, we have Git. So Git is not going to be a problem. Okay, so we have the Git. Docker, we have Docker as well. We could verify it by this. We have Docker Compose as well, so not a big problem. Set up Git. Yeah, this I think we might have to do it. Let's sign in. Yes, sign in. Yeah, authentication. Okay, CLS. Please verify. 5, 7. Oh, yeah, it's mine. So we have this perfectly enabled as well. What else can we do here? Is that clearly if you don't have one HTML, configure Git with your identity, open terminal and run git config username and user mail. Create new repository. Okay, I just named it as Cineswipe, but we will change it. I don't think it's that great, but let's see. Username. So what is our username? Let's go check our code for the username. File. So I don't know which one is the username here. It's been quite some time that I can see that I've not used it. So profile settings. Maybe you could see the username. Yeah, so this is the username. And yeah, we could go with this one. It your name, the profile, my name. Get just paste it and then enter. And do the same email address as well. Where would I go? I mean, I must be able to see it right. The settings. So where do I go? Accounts, emails. My mail. Copy that, and we're gonna use that here. Okay. So get on the create a repo. Say less. Maybe go back. How do I go back? Okay, home. Oh, maybe right here. New repo. Nice. CD. Swipe. I mean, swipe. Okay. App to keep track of your favorite movies and check for new movies. Check for new movies as per your taste. Public, yeah, why not? Read me. Create repository. So they said create repository. Check admin file. Okay, I should have done that, but I did not do that. So we should just create a new one. But I don't think it's that needed, right? I could just delete it if I need it. Oh, option is fine. Not really needed. Close this too. So next, what else is click create, clone it to your name documents, CD swipe. Okay, bash. If you can, CD documents, CD. Dot slash users slash documents, and then let's just try this CD HTTPS your name. So I just give this basically git clone. Go with git clone. Into you appear to have an empty repository. No worries. CD swipe. Swipe. Nice. So now to get all the information of the movies from a place like IMDb. IMDb is not free. For the API, they would ask you to pay. So Claude has found another place where you can find the key. I'm just going to open this and then sign up for the name. Name is the mail that I have just for checking purposes. I not being, so let's just use this mail. I'm gonna use the mail C, and then I'm gonna go use the mail here. Username, let's go keep it with our YouTube name. YouTube name, and password is at, yeah, same one, like this. Begin, chairs, chair, chair. Yeah, that was a chair apparently too. Hats, hat, hat, hat. Does it look like a hat? Yeah, it does. Error signing up your account. I Username cannot have space. Oh, oopsie. Account verification, I guess you might isn't verified. Verification, activate my account. Yep, I did activate my account now. So now this should be okay. Next 9. Then I give a login. Okay. Save this just in case. Then just this after verifying your email, go to settings API, create developer. Okay, where do we find settings? Settings, API. Probably a request key, I think, is what we needed. API create developer. Go to settings, API create developer. I don't think I have that API. If it's free for personal use, please ensure you attribute any images that you use. You can find the logos for the attribution here. Documentation, private development documentation support. Request a key here. Yes. I mean, I'm not building a commercial application, but just for my own. No, 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 it's not. At the moment, no. Will not use IMDb data in the business. Yes, of course. Okay. Yes. So my personal application. Name. Cine swipe. For now, I don't have anything. I don't think this is much needed. What else? Understand. Subscribe. Search. Use the. What was the repo name again? Cine swipe. Why don't I see this in repos? Okay. New movies. Paste. Oh my god, I made a mistake in that. This field is required. App URL. I mean, I don't have a URL now. Maybe I'll give this one. Please. Okay, there's the API key. Got it. Okay, you will need it in a moment. Create a folder and these comments. So we're gonna create a folder for each front end Workflow, modules, movies, auth, library, AI. Okay. Set up a backend. Code.ai. Okay. Just need to set a Docker, a small Docker. Okay. And then workflow, push everything to GitHub. So I have an idea. If everything is up, then version control. Okay, so just to test everything that's running properly. Okay, let me do that right now. Is where do we start from? Okay, we need to create all this. Okay, let me create all this. Click paste, paste anyway. There was an error, no? Uh, Positioner cannot be found. Front end. I mean, it's just a directory, right? Last GitHub and backend was the only thing that was created, right? I mean, we could create inside as well, no? I mean, code. Not. It's gonna open. Install Docker. Okay, why not install Dockers? Okay, Cine swipe. You only have GitHub workflows, backend AI. Is this how it's supposed to be? So we have front end, CD backend. My question is, do we have JS? Backend where you secrets live. Okay, port 301. Backend Node.js. Okay, we're gonna use the Node.js. Can express and add this to the package. Okay. Okay, we're gonna see this then. Cine swipe. Okay. Okay, maybe ask him saying that I've got this error. Let's see what he says. This error. Just fix it like this, eh? Okay, backend. Okay, this already exists. Okay, okay, gotcha, gotcha. Now it's all about the front end, yeah. So yeah, there's some problem. Dot. Now we should be able to see it. Backend and front end. Yes, perfect. Yeah, perfect. Now we have this. Let's see what we can do next. Yeah. So we're gonna go back to this. Is set up the backend. CD save. And then the moment I let's just see and then see what it says because I have no idea what it's doing. I'm going to be honest with you. Paste anyway. Then press um, just doing the things on its own. So I don't want to do this. Yeah, wait or name and okay, everything is good. Create a backend in this video. Secret lives. Create backend slash n. Okay, let's create this then. Node.js. Add this to the backend. See if we have in backend. Do we have anything called modules? Nothing. Okay, so what we're gonna do is create backend slash dot env. This is where your secret lives. Okay, CLS. It was supposed to be dot env dot env, and then we're just gonna paste it. And then the code here is gonna be the token from the API. Control C. Let's save. Uh, Oopsie, save, and then we did this, and then create index.js, uh, backend file, index.js, go back, copy, come back, paste, Control S, let's add this to the backend. Scripts under the start. So add the script. Okay. So I had inside, I guess, no? Yeah, normally scripts be outside, I think. Yeah, probably. Okay, I see. Oops. I think I see it here. Scripts. Don't see. Enter. Tab. Space. Space. Maybe it's supposed to be in the same order as this thing. Space. What's the problem? Expected a comma. Okay, say less. It's gonna be a problem. I don't think so. Just the indentation. Expected a comma. Ask him. This is fix it. The warning. Okay, remove that. Above the script. Think. Ah, gotcha. Okay, makes more sense. Okay, okay, I didn't see it. Okay, okay, gotcha. Okay, so the save scripts. This coming along. Front end. Open a new tab. Terminal. New terminal. It's gonna keep in this way so that it doesn't bother us. Package. All we're gonna do is gonna copy all this. Ask me again. Paste. React. Yes, install. Do you want to install? Then install stuff. Hello. Okay, the front end is running some type of way. It didn't be installing. Oh, zero. Okay, I'm seeing the documentation, so this works perfectly fine. Mm, yeah, cameras, and then install. Down. Could not read the packages on no such file or directory. Fronted.json. Did we? Yeah, backend.json. The complete log of this can be found in the debug.log. It is related to NMP not being able to read the file. Okay. This is running. Okay. Restart server. Open in the browser. Clear console. Okay. NMP is installed. NMP install. This. No, maybe we ask him what's the Windows Shift S. What's the cloud? This doesn't exist in the folder because NMP step 6 didn't run. Yeah, but it did run. Step 6 and so this one. You misunderstood. Got the front React running. Got the React front end running. When I terminal, I got the old. Right. Does it work? I mean, Okay. PowerShell. Yeah, you say PowerShell. It's PowerShell, say less. Okay, paste. Go to the cine swipe. Go the item. Okay, now create a front-end React. I'm gonna ask you some questions until like project name. Just press enter. Installing. Oh, this thing should run. Running project created successfully. Okay. This in another tab. Stop. I mean, stop the O. Okay, so you have raised Control C. Okay, enter. Yeah. Okay, I get it. I get it. Okay. My bad. My bad. Gets used to it a little bit more. Okay, so before to the top, back to the top. Okay, so now I set up a Docker. Back to the root. Create a folder. Back to the root. Okay, the root I go. And then create. Set up a Docker. Okay. Create a folder. Create. Okay, projects with anywhere. Yes. Start database. Okay. Say less. Skim. Docker desktop. Once the Docker desktop shows the engine is running, come back. Starting engine, okay. Let's see the new version. Okay, let's update this then. Personal, yes. Running, yeah. Right. Downloading. This will be pretty quick. No problem here. Install and restart. It's installing the update. Yes. Installing. Update. The main reason is that it's not running. Run the terminal. Copy. Second problem, the version warning is almost, but let's clean it up. Open your documents and remove the first line. That says version. This is version. We need the version. Docker desktop is running, and then we have our stuff here. Just go back to Claude. The whites, just keep it right here like this. Here we might need Claude. Where's Claude? Probably here. Nope. Okay, so now the problem is not running here. We fix this. Okay, CD. Okay, partial. So we gotta go CD swipe, and then we're gonna run the Docker compose app. If you're wondering what I'm doing is that I'm building an app. My experience is not very good in software development, so once that is done with Claude, and then maybe I'll try to do the DevOps in AI. It's building up the image. This is done. Let's go to the top. Right here, some bit back. Script Docker compose file. Yes, we did do this. Now let's just test it quickly. It created, everything is perfect. This. So we did start the database. Now if it's running, yes, it is up and running. Now we need to start up. Set up CI/CD pipeline, create git dot workflows, CI YAML workflows, inside workflows, CI dot YAML. Just to push everything to CD clip. Paste. Yeah, makes sense. The fact that CD your name is not correct. Okay, now do this one by one. Echo and this too. We git add. Okay, git commit initial. Git push origin. It's made. Okay. 7,000. It's okay. Yes, we did that in the session page. It's authorizing so that everything is fit perfectly. Let's see what is happening. Okay, branch. Everything works. Open 3 terminal on each. GitHub. Should I do? So click action star. There is no action star. For action star. For actions. Okay. So this is CI/CD pipeline setup then. Okay. For terminal of 3 terminals. It's running. Click. Okay, so as of now, this work we do self-stringly backend. backend port, terminal, CD, front end, feed, front end. Okay, front end and backend is running perfectly. So if I click this, I should be able to see front end. Perfect. Now I'll be able to see the backend. So it is okay. Perfect. Now I was just asking, I did the steps, everything works perfect. And from now on, explain all the steps perfectly well as first. Before proceeding, ask explanations quickly. Yes. Okay, now before we go to the next part, we'll just ask him what we did. So the first thing we did is we did install all the tools that be necessary, which we were following, and then tools we set up the GitHub, for all the since I just explaining too much, but what we did is we set up the GitHub, and then of course we created the account to get the API key, and we created the project structure so that everything is built well. So in the future, anything we build is in form of modules, so that everything new functionalities in the backend and the new functionalities in the front end in the front end, and then workflows where we automate the CI/CD pipeline, and then we did just set up a Node.js backend server, just make it easy for the API roads, basically doors that front end can knock on to get data. So entry point, the first ones, set up a front end, just an app that reacts, swapping cards, set up a Docker, tells Docker what to create in case, SQL running inside a container. And if it's anyone, so set up the CI/CD pipelines with part DevOps comes, push this to GitHub, thing is running, big picture, browser use its CI/CD pipeline, React calls this, Express, which writes the data, PostgreSQL database in order, fetches the data. Feature you build from now on follows the same flow, front end as the back end as the database, and DBS, and sends data back to the front end. Okay, stylus. Use it to start building the first feature, fetching movies and showing them in the screen. Yeah, for now, we'll start this part in the next video. So catch you in